makes sense why they're here in this top 5.
Something that's going to be really good for K.Rool and Sogoodpop as a team is that weight that comes with K.Rool and the disruptability and survivability of WFT, right? We've got the stuff here with Sun Salutations, and then also we have that soccer ball is going to be such a difficult thing for everybody else to deal with when it comes to it. But I mean, on the other side, there is Pacman with his bonus fruits, so that's also going to be kind of crazy to deal with.
Yeah,
but we'll see how that ends up matching up here between the two of them as we hop into game number 1.
All right, so yes, Pacman, Yoshi, two honestly pretty good characters, not only for boxing but also controlling airspace. This team could be a huge problem, so they're gonna have to be really careful about how they're approaching them. You see Yoshi already getting a lot of mileage, just being able to break up the scrambles and combos with that neutral air, such a good get out of jail free card. And K.Rool already at 112%. K.Rool is gonna take a lot of damage either way, but we're only 30 seconds into this. Gotta be careful, and immediately finding a back air to give himself the lead after everything's said and done.
It doesn't matter if he's at 120, 130%. When you can get a quick back air off of a team combo there to secure the first stock. I mean, K.Rool is going to take a lot of bleeding. He's going to take a lot of damage, but he's a big body. So he's going to be living for a long time, and he's going to hit hard. Yeah, very few characters are living that dare, that down B from Yoshi at 150. I like the way that Feet-Seeking Missile is playing right now. Using that bell against Rocke, which is huge. That's obviously Pacman's scariest fruit, if you ask me. So good presence of mind just to hold on to that and not let them get too much stage control either. But that there, is going to secure that stock for Rocke there as we secure another. Was that another stock for Sogoodpop? Good stuff as we continue moving on.
Yeah, I mean, parry and a WFT deep breathing up smash, that's rough for really everybody, so no shock that went down at sub 100. But as I say that, Feet-Seeking Missile has lost another stock because speaking of strong smash attacks, you got Pacman F smash come out. Incredibly underrated in the discussion of ridiculous smash attacks, by the way.
Yeah.
Very slept on.
I don't think people talk enough about Pacman's smash attacks in general. I think those are so crazy.
It doesn't make sense for them to have them in that kit. They're so good.
I don't know, why are his normals like that?
I don't know.
Why are his normals like that at all?
I mean, this is like reparations for Smash 4, obviously, because we're fixing Pacman in this game. Y'all gonna see Pacman. But either way, looks like we got stocks even here. Rocke taking a lot of chip damage, not necessarily winning these 1v1s with Sogoodpop. I mean, obviously such a talented player here. This is also kind of interesting because Pacman's really struggling to gimp WFT trainer. Pacman's got decent options, but WFT's just got a weird recovery, so I definitely understand why Rocke is kind of struggling in that department a bit. But yeah, hopefully he can find something soon.
I really like that dash attack coming out from Feet-Seeking Missile there to kind of break up a lot of the pressure that Rocke was going for. You know, with that belly armor, it's going to be super important here. He's going deep for it.
Yeah, I respect it. I mean, 135%. Got to make something happen here. We're really close to seeing a share stock here. WFT gets a little bit of healing from this deep breathing, but it's not super substantial.
Yeah.
But what is substantial instead, that deep breathing F tilt. Incredibly powerful move.
Deep breathing is messed up.
Yes, that's a concept.
What happened?
Okay.
I don't know what happened there, but everybody's alive somehow, and Rocke is fighting for his life.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't a terrible spot, but just took so much damage in the 2v1 already. Got to make kind of a wonky recovery here. You could tell Feet-Seeking Missile looking for a way to find a kill. The forward air, everyone died? Okay.
You know.
Everyone died, but the red team also lost no stocks.
Okay.
Sure. That's fine.
I was half expecting a third kill screen there.
Honestly, yeah. Also, I didn't react when Pacman got dared because you never kill Pacman off a spike. It's just not a thing.
No.
I've never seen it happen. But great stuff from the red team for sure. They are very good at finding their team combos with very little time. I feel like Pacman and Yoshi are both pretty decent at getting out of disadvantage with their nairs respectively, but the ping-ponging is just happening so fast. Like 2 seconds and, you know, they're up 50-60% and they're just going back to having two individual 2v1s while the other person's scrambling to kind of like chase them. Yeah. So good start to them. I think... Sorry, go for it.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really important for Blue Team to find some disruption. That's what's going to be really important. While I love the While I love the usage of Bell, I think the Galaga is going to be a lot more important for breaking up those team combos due to its trajectory.
Yes.
So we're gonna. I want to see a little bit more of that because right now K.Rool and Sogoodpop are doing such a good job just blowing up both of them.
Yeah, Galaga is going to cover that short hop range, and both WeFit and K.Rool dominated that area, especially WeFit. Those short hop falling neutral airs, those side Bs, all that stuff. Galaga covers that entire thing, and it's very, very risky to get hit with it because it can lead to so much. So it's going to force both teammates to disengage if we can see some more of it. But right now, we're seeing Rocke get some nice apple combos, trying to get some extra pressure there with the fire hydrant as well. Some pretty decent damage coming on feet-seeking missile, but other than that, things still pretty even.
Love the placements of these crowns coming up from feet-seeking missile, but you're going to get turned into a massive egg. Jeez. I did not realize how big that egg was going to be.
For real. If you drop that punish, you got to pack it up, dog.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a 12-foot radius. Like, you got to pack it up.
But good stuff on Rocke, able to get a confirm with the bell on Sogoodpop, but K.Rool firing right back to take care of Yoshi Kid.
All right, yes, you see Rocke taking his time, making it back. Got the first stock off of Sogoodpop, which is really huge. The really scary thing about WeFit is obviously deep breathing, but from the Angel platform, they're coming back invincible and stronger than they've ever been. So you have to avoid them at all costs every single time. But Rocke's doing a much better job of this game, and also finding out some pretty good off angles to send Sogoodpop to make that recovery a little more difficult.
Yeah, but Sogoodpop just so experienced, it looks like, in those situations, and just made it back regardless. Even reversal of the situation, we're able to get a deep breathing out. Now you're grabbed, Rocke. You're going to have to be careful. But right now in the back, I didn't even notice that feet-seeking missile is at 170% on their first stop.
Yes, and gonna take that first stock off from Rocke, and you see Yoshi Kid cleaning up with the up smash, so got ourselves stocks even here. Percents are all relatively close enough, and all four of these characters can rack up damage really quickly, so definitely still anybody's game. Nice work with the edge guard again here, throwing out those stairs, throwing out those hydrants. There's more of that Galaga, which is what you wanted to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Sogoodpop is really kind of struggling to get back to the stage, so now they're going to try to force a 2v1 while they have the time.
Yeah, and Yoshi Kid going super deep to try to see what they could do against Seat-Feaking Missile, but I can't keep saying that tag, man.
No, go for it.
I can't keep saying that tag.
I feel like Seat-Feaking felt worse.
It definitely did.
It's one of those things where, like, I don't really know what that meant, but I'm going to assume the worst.
Yeah,
just
definitely can't say that on comms yet.
I will say shout out to the Isagi tag, if that is a reference to Blue Lock. Absolutely love Season 1. I don't know why they gave them $7 in a bag of Fritos for Season 2, but Season 1 was incredible, and I recommend it to anybody, but then just stop because I don't know what happened.
You don't need anything after that.
They drew that on Post-it notes. I don't know what happened. I was so mad. I was telling people to watch that show for years.
Well, that was a good tech coming out from K.Rool there. And I mean, I feel like Rocke and Sogoodpop are going to be spending a lot of time on that side pair. I feel like they've been there the entire time.
For sure. I like that they're staying pretty close together, too. They were getting ping-ponged a lot, but now they're actually taking the ping-ponging back in their own hands. Again, both characters so good at air-to-air with interactions, so really spelling out a lot of trouble here for the red team. And now, Sogoodpop forced to try to make a 3-stock to 1 comeback. If he can find some deep breathing here, though, anything's possible. Ooh, that bell.
Yeah,
he stopped breathing immediately.
Yeah, that bell is so scary to deal with. We want the deep breathing here because we want that upgraded stats and whatnot.
Hey, yo. Hey.
If Rocke loses after this, if I'm Yoshi Kid, I'm so mad.
Listen, I know that, you know, sometimes everyone doesn't rehearse their team combos. I'm pretty sure backthrow to up smash would have been fine.
Yeah.
Unfortunate misplay there, but now Sogoodpop more than happy with that opportunity.
I mean, hey.
I mean, only about 70% apart, and deep breathing is going to be online very soon here.
Yeah, and I love the combos off the hydrant as well. We're looking for these off angles on the ball as well. Sogoodpop is feeling themselves so much, but Abel is going to snipe that jump, and a nice cleanup coming from Rocke after a pretty shaky last stop there.
He needed that so bad. I promise you, if he landed on that stage, full rage and deep breathing, especially those mid percents where you can start comboing in an up smash, there was, he knew. He was like, you can never touch the ground again because I'm not about to lose this match over that. You can definitely see them going to counseling over that team combo there, being like, hey, man.
Don't do that again.
Don't do that. I'm the big yellow one, remember? The big yellow ball. Don't kick that one. But now we have ourselves a 1-1 situation. All top 8, is it best of 5 or is it?
I believe so, yeah.
All right, all top 8 is best of 5 here. So 1-1 here, Feet-Seeking Missile and Sogoodpop. I definitely think that Rocke and Yoshi adapted well by staying next to each other because if you're trying to find your way in against both like Pacman and Yoshi Nair, you're just going to have a tough time. So they're going to have to find some good grounded options if they can, but you're right. I think Rocke switching up the fruits a little bit, focusing way more on like Galaga and Bell was definitely a good idea. So hopefully Sogoodpop and Feet-Seeking Missile can figure something out in this third game.
Yeah, we'll see how we're able to get here, but already already the red team is not in a particularly great situation. We've got both of them off stage there. K.Rool's trying to find his way back, and we're able to find something, but it feels like every time the team gets split up, they're in so much danger.
Yeah, like almost immediately. And even right there, unfortunately, Sogoodpop trying to find a Pacman punish, takes his partner out with him. Granted, Feet was at pretty high percent there, so it is what it is. But, yeah, got to be a little bit more careful, especially when you have deep breathing on. Oof.
Oh, my God. K.Rool's getting blown up right now. That's so much damage.
God, 104. 118 and Feet just landed, so that's gotta be really, really tough. We're getting a little bit of options here with the back throw, trying to set up for a team combo that doesn't work out, but yeah, Sogoodpop's gonna have to really stock tank this game, which WeFit's already good at, but we're gonna need to really make sure we see it, because they're down bad.
Yeah, something that I'm not really liking coming out from Red Team here is I feel like K.Rool is backing off a little too much when Sogoodpop is in a dangerous situation. You're a big body. You're going to get comboed regardless. You're going to take a lot of damage, but you know you have that survivability. So it might be a little bit more worth to take a little bit more of that risk here and there to actually interrupt the combo so that Sogoodpop doesn't have to take so much damage.
I think another aspect of it, too, is like, you have to be careful what you're interrupting it with. For most of the cast, you can just run in and dash attack. Not K.Rool. That's way, way too strong, you know? Maybe a neutral air if you have, like, the spacing to find it. But there are some moves that he could try to help with that would just make things worse. So it's probably a little challenging. Maybe a crown or something. But either way, blue team, they ain't got time for all that. They are just finding so much damage on Feet-Seeking Missile every single time. And another down air. God, that Yoshi down air is so powerful. Gotta be tough on your feet.
That down air is not something that you really want to deal with here. And K.Rool is on their last stock already. And we're just keeping it moving there. Sogoodpop is doing everything he possibly can to keep the team alive here, but it's been really hard.
Yeah, tried to find an edge guard with that forward air. That could have been massive for the red team, but wasn't able to find it. Despite everything that's happened, the stocks are technically even. We do have deep breathing on here, so maybe we can see some big plays from Sogoodpop right now. And we're seeing it. Despite everything that happened to Feet-Seeking Missile, they now have a 3-stock-to-1 advantage here.
Yeah, they do, and we can get the deep breathing on deck pretty soon here. But, I mean, this is going to be a pretty uphill battle for Yoshi Kid because it's going to be kind of hard to take care of K.Rool once he gets to that, now that he's at max range.
For sure. You can definitely see he's trying to find something off the ledge there, trying to sneak in like a nair or a back air just to finish off that Feet-Seeking Missile stock. But the team synergy is really coming into play. As I said, this has been a static team for pretty much all of Ultimate's lifespan, so we're starting to see the really crazy team combos, and Yoshi's just getting in more and more danger here. Hopefully he can find some kind of way to land, but with 3 stocks to 1, it's kind of just a sealed up deal, unfortunately.
Yeah. There's the deep breathing on deck there. This is so scary if you're Yoshi Kid. And there it is, yeah, really good stuff coming out from Red Team here as they're able to secure another game.
Now let's try it together.
Yeah, they definitely found their flow. They definitely found their footing. I definitely think Rocke and Yoshi are doing a good job of bullying Feet-Seeking Missile, but they're just kind of getting caught in the crossfire from... Normally the punish is like a deep breathing punish, so it feels like even though they're racking up a lot of damage, they're just the ones dying first anyway.
Yeah.
We have seen Sogoodpop make a lot of different efforts to try to find a way to edgeguard Pacman, which is just a tall order. I don't care who you are. Even with WeFit, who has like a great edgeguarding kit, it's just hard. So there's a lot of shenanigans happening off stage. They're both not able to fully edgeguard each other. But I think now Feet-Seeking Missile is doing better in the 1v1s against Yoshi Kid, and that's where the divide's really happening.
Remind me, what stage was that first game on? Do you remember?
I want to say SBF, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, because I'm noticing here something that was very helpful for them in this game is in that last game was actually a bigger stage, and now we're on Kalos, one of the bigger stages. So I'm curious to see how that's going to help Red Team here because it does give K.Rool a lot more room to kind of, get bullied, but it also gives gives Sogoodpop more space to get the deep breathing off.
Yeah, and that's honestly huge in itself. And even the extended blast zones, they're going to work out in red team's favor. That part I understand because deep breathing moves are going to kill you no matter where you are.
Yeah.
And K.Rool, who already lives long, is just going to live longer. So from that aspect, I totally understand this counter pick. But it was the blue team's counter pick that picked it, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little confused here because I feel like these big stages are going to be really helpful for the red team.
Yeah, I mean, edge guarding is going to be easier for Sogoodpop too, so I'm not sure what the vision might be, but we'll see. Either way, stocks just flying left and right, and I jinxed it. I just said I'd never see Pacman get dared, but it actually happened. Rocke losing that stock at only 54% to a weak deep breathing down air. Really rough start for the blue team on this 4th game.
Yeah, I mean, we're already here. There are already 3 stocks. They already have 3 stocks left. They've lost half their stocks at this point, and K.Rool and Sogoodpop are sitting in such a good position. Sogoodpop is doing such a good job stock taking. There's another stock coming out from them. Oh my God, what is happening?
Effort is what's happening. Everybody wanted, both members of the red team wanted to get that edge guard, but unfortunately they did both die there. Either way though, they are still 3 stocks to 2.
Ooh, I like that a lot.
Oh, that's so much damage. Oh my God, 102 pressure on the Angel Plat here. These are not, this is not looking good for Rocke. Yoshi getting 102% and way too much damage from the other team. Oh, not enough. Okay.
All right. Not enough to get the kill there, unfortunately, for red team. But, I mean, Sogoodpop is just standing. They're just standing there.
Menacingly. You know he owns some BS. You know he's looking for something gross here.
Yeah.
Oh, he done breathe. Yeah, it's a wrap. Unfortunate stuff here. But maybe Yoshi can make a miracle happen here. I doubt it on Kalos, though.
Yeah, this is one of those things. But,
oh, God.
I was going to say Yoshi was doing a really good job avoiding everything. But, unfortunately, you can't avoid everything as Sogoodpop takes that last stock for the red team, and they take the game.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate because things were still, for the most part, relatively even, but
yeah.
I think things were just so explosive for the red team on that 4th game. Sogoodpop had been hunting for a way to edgeguard Pacman the entire set, and finding it for the first time at only 50, massive.
Yeah,
I think you were right to call out that the Kalos pick was just not the right